Welcome back again, guys, to our Black Desert Let's Play. Today, I said I was going to show you guys how to build up a mob spawner, and figured I'd give you a little look at what the end product kind of looks like. This is a little different than the one I did before, because if you've seen my update video, the one I did before was basically encased in sand. And I mean, yeah, a giant thing of sand is alright, but it doesn't look that good either. Can you? No, one block. Yeah. I've also added some stuff to this one. Basically, how the water flows down at the bottom. I've also added this glass wall that kind of keeps them in place once they go in there, so they're not dropping loot into the lava. But yeah, anyways, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this video out, and you'll see me cut back in, and we'll be looking at a unfinished mob trap, which I'll be showing you guys how to do what I'm doing here. Collect some of our loot real quick. There we go. See you in a sec. And we're back. As you can see here, the mob trap is... I've got the case kind of finished off, but I haven't done any of the important stuff just yet, because I wanted to show you guys exactly how to do that kind of stuff. And we've got this little hole here so we can get in and out. So basically, this is the inner workings of what you're going to want. You can make this as big as you want wide-wise, like however wide you want. Theoretically, you could, if you got a couple of these fun boxes back to back, you could, or side to side, you could put 2 or 3 of those in a single line. But for this demonstration, it's focusing just on this one fun box we have here right near our spawn. Basically, what we have here is you want to get yourself lined up with the fun box, which is that big gray stone block up top, and you want to dig straight down. Now, it doesn't matter how close you get yourself to the edge of the fun box or the edge of the water, as long as you have 8 blocks. That's the distance that water flows. You want to have 8 blocks from 8 blocks of flat land that leads into a dip that goes at least 2 down. This dip could be, well, this dip could go down as far as you wanted it to, but it needs to be at least 2 blocks down, because you don't want to have, you don't want to have your water getting trapped, like how I've got this set up here. If you had this 1 block high, like this, and you put water there, you know what, I'll just show you guys. It's a lot easier to show you guys what I'm talking about rather than theorizing. Oh, and we do have our 4 squares of water. I'll show you guys where I got that from. It's basically just using all that sand that you'd seen me building up here before. Instead, I've flattened all this out and I've started using stone instead. We finished that at a later date. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys instead of just telling you. How did you get in our house? Oh well. Well, you know how we handle intruders. Not sure how he got in here. Must be dark enough in here somewhere for mob spawns. Anyways, I've also moved the victory monument, as you can see here. I've shifted it from this obsidian. God, I'm forgetting what things are so quickly today. I've moved it from this obsidian over to this wall out of our way so that we can continue working on that. Grab our buckets. Oh, look, one's already got water in it. There we go. And basically the way we got this is just like this. If you can see, this is a sand pillar that goes all the way down to the bottom of the earth, and that's where the water is. So if you go down there, you've got yourself a quick source of water. The tree farm I actually got from cleaning out this way. Actually ran into a decent chunk of dirt. This is also where we're going to be getting our lava from. See, there's still a whole bunch of dirt over here. But, yep, there we go. And this is directly near where we found the yellow wool. If you remember, we found the yellow wool right here in this corner. And we broke the chest and got that, and then we came back this way. There's also a whole bunch of iron there, which is where we got the buckets from. But yeah, if you dig straight back and then come this way, you'll end up finding lava, and that actually connects to something underwater if you look up. I've got a shovel here so I can just pillar myself back up, so I'll show you where that connects to. Still not sure how the heck that spider got in. It doesn't look like it's that dark. And it's becoming nighttime, so we need to sleep anyways. There we go. That's what that connects to right there. If you you can kind of see where the edges are. Up in there is where the yellow wool was. And basically it just floods all the way down to the bottom of the earth. And there's some pretty cool stuff down here. I haven't explored much because I wanted to save that. I haven't explored much because I wanted to save some of that for on camera. And we'll be doing that after I show you the mob trap upstairs. But yeah. Got reeds over there. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 5 chests. Looks like some more reeds right there. There's these cool little glowstone pillars all over the place. And this is another thing that I was going to show you guys too. And you see that giant coal deposit? That's how I've pretty much kept a steady source of coal so far. You pillar back up here and I'll show you how to get to that. And bear in mind, this is meant to be a survival map. That's why there's so much stuff littered around. And it's also why I'm kind of doing some stuff off screen, because it does take a lot of digging. Like cleaning this out in here and going back this way, that took a lot of digging to do. Because as you can see here where I've patched up the roof, what happens is I had to dig this out and then sand fell through. So I eventually had to clean that out and then go back up top and replace all the sand so I wasn't falling in a gigantic hole. Yeah, basically this is exactly where we came down at for the victory monument. And then I just built some stairs down this way towards the green cobblestone that we seen that were the remnants of what was probably a dungeon right there. And then basically you just come down to around when you hit a hole in the floor. Like you can see where I've hit some of the holes here. And you come around this edge over here. And then you get access to this gigantic piece of thing of coal here. That should last you a good long while. I've smelted, and well, as you can see the mob, you can see the mob trap upstairs. I've smelted an absolute crap ton of glass, and I've still got, well, a ton of coal to go. So I don't foresee myself running out of coal anytime soon. Yeah, anyways, back to what we were doing before we got distracted by my ADD. Here we go. Right, sleep. I don't want stuff spawning on top of my head while I'm working. Probably have my sword out since there was a spider down here. Not sure how the hell he got down here though. Yeah, see, it's not dark enough for him to spawn. Oh well, that's weird. Maybe he came in from outside and decided to say hello. Alright. I need a second bucket of water to show you what I'm talking about. And this is the reason why you want to have your hole at least 2 deep. It can be as deep as you want it, but you want to have it at least 2 deep. And this is also why you have it exactly 8 blocks long, going from your back wall to your hole. You can see it ends exactly at 8 blocks. And that's numbers when you're doing a mob trap like this are important, but they're not really that hard to remember. You see how it connects into that? What this allows a mob to do is it pretty much allows them to permanently sit in lava. And it takes a lot longer to kill them than it would normally, as well as it gives you less of a chance of getting your stuff back, because there's a chance of stuff it right back up on here. Get rid of that. There we go. Drop that out. See, I've got kind of an indent here. I've got that because I don't want it to fall into a still pool of water, which is what that is back there. Instead, I want it to fall into something that's always moving. And this carries us right out to here. And you see, it stops shy of where our collection area is. And in order to fix that issue, all you have to do is put a second block underneath it after you start the original. So, like this. As you can see, it floods our collection area out, and then we can collect everything up. And that's exactly what you see in the end product. There we go. We'll grab ourselves another bucket of water here. And we're going to pour all of the buckets along this back wall. And once we do that, I'm going to show you the second part of our mob trap. How we actually kill stuff. Alright, gotta get out the bottom way. I should probably pay attention to fall damage, because I don't really have a lot of food left. Yeah, cleaning all this out and building stuff up, and some mishaps with the mob spawner, which is why I try to only work on it during the daytime now. Kind of ate up a lot of food. It's also why you see some of the cobblestone around here instead of the sand walls that I was building. Is it really becoming nighttime already? No, okay, it's just a cloud coming over. I was about to say, it's a little quick, isn't it? See, we've got a decent sized tree farm here. And believe it or not, this was just from the one sapling. If you get lucky with saplings, you can get 2 or 3 at a time from one tree. The only hard part is waiting around for that first tree to grow. I mean, it took, I think it was 2 day and night cycles for the tree to grow. But after that, I was pretty much on Golden Street, because there was no need for me to go hunting for those evil trees anymore. Although, like I said, I do know for a fact that there is a wool color out there. I can't remember which one it is, but there is a wool color right underneath one of these trees. And there's a zombie. I hear him. You down there, Mr. Zombie? You see, this is some of the leftover, the aftermath of the holes I have yet to fill in just yet, which are filled in the future. Let's go say hello to Mr. Zombie. Hi, Mr. Zombie. Is there another one? No, there was just the sounds of his agony. Close that back up. Do we have any wood? I hope that'll be enough sticks. Next part of your mob spawner trap, you're going to need ladders. Now, however many ladders you need is how wide you've made your mob spawner trap. So if you've made it 5 blocks wide, you're going to need 5 ladders. If you've made it 6 blocks wide, you're going to need 6 ladders. If you've made it 100 blocks wide, well, you get the idea. You're going to need 100 ladders in order to do what you need to do. We can move one of these pickaxes out of the way. That'll work. You're also going to need a decent source of lava. There are other means of handling mob spawner traps, but they're not as effective or as quick as just plain old lava is. Need to find some diamonds so I can get rid of this obsidian. It just clashes horribly with the wood. Oh, and I am going to be doing a quick tutorial video sometime this weekend as well to show you guys how you can install one of these awesome maps for yourself. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, we're one shy. Oh well, we've got the crafting bench out there. We can use that. Yeah, basically, this is what you're going to do. After you've dug your 8 wide channel, you're going to want to. You're going to want to dig out another end that is at least 4. That is at least 4 long, including your hole. So basically, 3 back from the hole that you've dug to allow stuff to fall in. You want to go back this way. And the reason you want to do it 4 wide is because that's how far lava goes. Probably gonna have to dig that out because I didn't do what I needed to do first, but oh well. Anyways, and you can see there the lava just kind of falls and does whatever it wants. In order to fix that problem, block that up so I don't accidentally fall into it. In order to fix that problem, we're going to be using a ladder. Now, the reason we use a ladder is because water and your lava both act the same way going over a ladder, as well as something like a door. Entities, which are basically you, pigs, chickens, and mobs, you know, zombies, that kind of thing. You guys can pass through part of the block that is not a ladder. Now, you could probably use half steps for this, but it wouldn't work anywhere near as efficient as a ladder does. Mostly because you've got all this free space here, which means stuff can fall down below it. And you've also got the secondary action of a ladder, which basically pushes a mob up into it. Which is why that glass bridge thing I showed you guys works so well. Let me get rid of the rest of this lava. There we go. Alright. So we're going to put the rest of our ladders up here, and we'll have to grab another one. Because I didn't count first, of course. There we go. Now I can show you what it looks like when the lava flows down across. You see the lava floats over but doesn't go past the ladder. Because again, we've got our stuff built up to where it's 4 blocks long when the lava goes out over the ladder here. And that's the limit of lava, kind of like how limit of water is 8 without having to dig down to make it go further. And it also doesn't burn up a wooden ladder, even though you'd think it would. Alright, let's go grab that other ladder and some more lava. Kind of got a little pool there. There we go. Do we have any glass in our inventory? Yes, we got plenty of leftover glass. Yeah, there you go. You can see all the sand I've got from digging out the holes to make this longer this way. Helped a lot. Plus, I got rid of all that extra spider. Plus, I got rid of all that extra sand that was upstairs, and we were using that as a wall. So instead, I've made that into glass. I think while we put these down, I'm going to go ahead and build my glass bridge as well, so I don't have to keep stepping over that over and over. That's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to suffocate him. Because he's probably trapped down there. I mean, yeah, they climb ladders, but they're not the most intelligent things in the world. We're going to have to do this quick, because I don't want to end up with mobs spawning on top of me. That's the reason why I work like this. Work during the daytime. Because it's a lot safer. It's also the reason why I chose this spawner as my go-to spawner. Because you don't get stuff randomly spawning on you. Like that. Alright, well, before we have creepers spawn, let's get the hell out of here and make it daytime. Because creepers will spawn havoc for that. Because Mr. Zombie scared the hell out of me. Daytime. Gonna have to make 2 more trips down here. Yep, he's down there making noise. This is also why I like the bridge, because you can build from up here without having to worry about building sand and then digging it out and then building more sand and then digging that out. Instead, you just kind of get to walk across the platform. Now, the next part of this is going to be to build a retaining wall, which basically blocks off the light. Since we've made this out of glass this time, you've got a lot of ambient light that shines in from the sides, and that wreaks havoc on how many mobs are spawning. Let's do it, Mr. Zombie. There we go. Oh right, we were stacked up. Don't have enough inventory space. But yeah, we're gonna go get 2 more buckets of lava. Actually, do I have any iron? Might see if I have iron and just make another bucket for the sake of speeding this up. Or I may make 2. I don't know. Yeah, I got enough for 2. We'll just make 2. Got my paranoid reaction there again. We only need to fill up 1 though. Toss the signs. Won't need the sand, we'll need the cobblestone. There we go. And I think after we do our mob spawner trap, we're gonna go downstairs and take a look at what's down there, because there looks like a lot of awesome stuff. There we go. Alright, so now we want to get our retaining wall lined up with this. And you want to leave you want to leave a space of 2 high down here at the bottom, so that the mobs can be funneled through. But the light is blocked out up top. Jump over here. is also a great time to do something else, which is to clean off the bottom of the mob trap. Mr. Creeper, skeleton in the center. Yeah, there's 2 creeper spawners in here. So you get an absolute crap ton of gunpowder out of it. Now the reason why we're not cleaning off this part here is because it is still giving us light. And you pretty much need light to keep those from, keep that crap from spawning in the middle of what you're doing. There we go. Drop down on this side. Clean it off. There. And since we're blocking off one bit of sun, we'll open up another bit to at least ensure Mr. Creeper doesn't spawn on us. Now, here comes the fun part. You see those blocks down there? We have to get rid of them, right? And we want to act as quick as possible in order to prevent torches, or prevent the light from going out and us getting owned. It's also why we work during the day. If you did this during the night, you're pretty much guaranteed to get crap spawning on top of you, and subsequently raping you. But if you do it during the daytime, with this particular spawner, you're pretty much safe. And I missed one. God dang it. There we go. Get rid of that, and I can't get that one. Oh well, do it that way. See, crap just spawned. Which is our cue to get the hell out of the hole. Alright. Now, to finish this off, I'm going to do something else. I want to get rid of some of this sand. And I don't want to do it later. Because if I'm within 1 block of creepers, they will blow you up. And blowing up a mob spawner trap, I mean, this one is not that big of a deal. But if they do it in the wrong way, they'll do it just enough that crap can continue spawning on top of you. And you can't do anything about it. Which, well, it sucks. So we'll handle the corners now, because I don't like the way the sand corners look with all this cobblestone near it. There we go. We also need to finish off our wall here without getting owned by the lava. Completely forgot about this part. There we go. Now we just build up. And the very last thing we'll be doing is closing off that glass part down there. For now, seal it off. Look, you can already see them spawning. Hear them dying. Alright. Now, they are, I think they're still close enough to spawn up here. So what you'd want to do is add a little more torch protection up top. So that you don't get creepers and stuff dive bombing off of your roof on top of you. And you just do that like so. And voila. Anti-creeper. I guess we'll get down via the sand wall here. Oh well, we've already lost some hearts and fallen through it. And now you hear the symphony of death. Alright, seal this off. know what we'll do? Because I completely forgot about the water. We'll put that in from the other side. Yeah. Basically, remember to put your water in before you close it off and let stuff start spawning. And you won't have this problem. But instead, we'll handle it the old-fashioned way. There you go. Now we're going to go on an underwater adventure. Well, not so much underwater as under the giant mass of stone and sand that's floating above the world. And we are going to put away our valuable crap because there's a lot of evil things down there. Let's see. Grab that for torches. Yeah, sand's not really that valuable. I mean, as you can see, I've got an entire chest pretty much half filled with the crap. But it still comes in handy. I mean, you never know what kind of giant glass things you want to make. Cobblestone is definitely important. And since we wasted the coal, we don't want to lose this glass either. We'll keep a 64 stack on us. Works. We're going to need our iron sword. Need our torches. We're not going to need our buckets, I don't think. This iron, glowstone, dirt. Dirt is precious. Don't lose dirt for no reason. So many torches we can get. Oh, 20. 29 is not enough, so I think we're going to go pick up some more from over here before we drop down into oblivion. There we go. And this is why all this coal comes in handy. And to get access to this, we'll just expand out some. Also, make sure you keep these platforms safe. Since you've only got one hive, if your creeper spawns down here and you blow him up, well, you're fucked. Because you're falling down, and I'm not sure, but I think below us... Oh, it's just water. Okay, so you're not as fucked as I thought you would be, but still. Not a good idea to fight creepers on narrow places like this. Good enough for 30. That'll work. Well, close to 30. Alright, and, well, fuck it. First things first, I want to check out this lit up area over here, because those are torches, unlike glowstone, which is kind of like his solution for natural light beyond lava. Is that grass? Wow. Yeah, there's grass down here. Because look, there's sheep. And he's got brown wool. Although I don't think that's the way we're supposed to be getting the wool, so I'm just going to leave him be, because we're not supposed to get the wool like that. What's that say? Burning death? I assume he means the lava. Let's see. These signs are useful. They give you good details about the area around you. Now you have an idea about where to go and what to do. Let's see. Slightly better lit death. Grassy intersection. Horrific death. Pink fluffy bunnies of joy. Nah, just kidding. It's more death. Something that isn't death. Dig down. I don't trust you, Vechs, but I'll give it a try here in a second. Painful death. And watery death. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of death is what you do. Ooh, pink wool. We'll get that later, I guess. Grassy intersection. Because I don't want to carry a whole bunch of it around until I have some way of getting up and down. And I also definitely want to take this grass with me somehow. But that means I'm going to have to pillar it all the way up to my base. That's going to suck. Yeah, that's definitely something I'll show you progress of. A stick. Thanks, Vechs. What am I doing? I can just do it up against the wall, and you can't get me with TNT. I'm not a total jerk the whole time, just mostly. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a whole bunch of crap in here. Take the torches. I'll take the armor. I'm not going to take the rest of this stuff, because it is kind of... Well, I mean, these are irreplaceable. This stuff isn't as much irreplaceable, but I will take the pick because I don't have one. I'm going to leave the music discs here until we can get our way upstairs because I don't want to accidentally die down here and lose that. That would just suck balls. Oh, shit. Come over here where I can fight, where I can freaking see you. Or just completely ignore me. That works too, I guess. Alright, ducking's not gonna work. He's in the water now. Oh, fucking bonsai! Oh, shit. Alright, coming down here without food was a bad idea. It would help if I actually put on my damn armor. But I think I saw... Yeah, there's mushroom stew over in the thing. I'm gonna run for it. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Die, cow. Ah, yes. Fuck. God damn it, where'd you come from? Alright, fucker, bring it on. Oh, by the way, that's pro strafing right there. Alright, 2 skeletons dead already. Let's get a refill on our mushroom stew here. I think I'm just gonna grab 2 of these. Yeah, we'll leave 1. Leave 1 and carry 3 with us. Because I think we're gonna need it. These are also something I'm gonna grab when I come back up above ground. Seriously, bro? I just killed like 2 of you. Go away. Light this area up. Because he's being an asshole, and there's a spider. Let's see if we can get the... nope. You're not so pro, Mr. Spider. There's a penis down there. There's 2 penises. There's spiders. And there's all kinds of evil shit chasing me. Ow. Go away. And it sounds like one of them got stuck. That's hilarious. That's not so hilarious. You're an asshole, Mr. Skeleton. Alright, well, let's see if we can sneak around these mofos, because they're making my life a living hell right now. Oh, fuck. Fuck that. Light this shit up and die for it. Ow, you're an asshole. Shoot the spiders. Shoot the spiders. God damn it. Here, play with the fucking lava. Are you really gonna play with lava? Oh, wow. That's pro. Guys, you're fucking retarded. Oh, wow, that is awesome. There you go. That's how you deal with your spider problem. Speaking of spiders, I should probably make myself a bow. Oh, crap. Ow. I hate being in water and fighting skeletons because they cheat so much. Dude, stop auto-aiming. I'm gonna tell Notch your aimbotting, bro. Seriously. Alright. Mad dash. Light shit up. Looks like there's a fucking fun box down there because I saw the spawn thing. Yep, there's definitely one right here. Torch here, torch there, torch here, torch there. Ow. Spider up my asshole. Go away, you evil bastard. Torch there, torch there, torch there. Yeah, I'm kind of very liberal with my torches because, well, crap's evil and they're shooting arrows from above. Really? Aim hacks. Aimbot, dude. I'm telling on you. And he died. Handle this mofo. Got another one of him dead. And ooh, pork chop. Take the pork chop. I'll take that. Take the bread. All right. There's a lot of crap built up here. Torch down there. Torch there. Yep. That fun box is definitely not neutralized. Alright. Hopefully these guys don't figure out how the hell to get up here. Shit. Mr. Penis figured out. I think Mr. Penis figured out how to climb. Come at me, bro. You blow up in the water, I don't care. You ain't gonna hurt anything. Oh, he walked right over the chest and exploded. Are you serious? You're funny, bro. Seriously, you're funny. Alright, eat this bread. Alright, I'm just gonna make a suicide run and throw torches all over the fun box. So much stuff. Oh, dude, do not juggle me. That is not funny. You're trying to juggle me? Water is not good for dealing with skeletons. They are the devil. Yes, you heard me, Mr. Skeleton. You are the fucking devil. Alright, he's dealt with. Come here. Let's handle Mr. Zombie here. Okay, that's a torch. I thought that was a freaking spider behind me. It looks like crap has stopped spawning up top, at least. Which is good. Because that means I can just touch. Aw, you're a cheating motherfucker. You know that? Use the train to my advantage. Stay away from me, Mr. Penis. Oh, Mr. Penis, no! I don't want to play with you and your friend Spider. I'm not into threesomes. Go away! Seriously, once I get a good supply of TNT, I'm just gonna start blowing up those fucking fun boxes. There's not gonna be anything left when I'm done down here. It's just gonna be, fuck yo shit, and then blow it up and run away like a little girl, like a little schoolgirl. Alright, and torch here, torch there. That should take care of that. Told you. One box. Since they're stuck down in the hole, and I'm up here sticking my thumb and my nose out at them. Take care of this. Spawner next. And yes, it's instinctive to duck. I'm thinking, oh, this is FPS. If I duck, they can't shoot my head. Oh, wait. That's not how it works in Minecraft. There we go. Spider, if you jump on my head, I'm going off. Because I can hear you coming. Oh, you little bastard. Whew, eat food. Yes, food is good. Nom nums. Okay. Alright, you know what? There's a weapon of mass destruction here in this chest. All you mothers are gonna burn. Come on. Get in the hole with everybody else, Mr. Penis. Oh, come on. Flaming spider in my face now. Get in the hole with everybody else. Thank you. Fucking aimbot. Suck on that. Still alive? Burn, motherfucker! Crap, flaming arrow in the face. That was not good. Dude, there's crabs still spawning. Shit. Aw, crap. Why is there stuff still spawning? Alright, whatever. I need to make a tactical retreat. Tactical retreat. Oh, God. Mushroom stew. Nom nom. Yeah. Oh, okay, there's another one over here. Alright, you know how we handle you? Put fucking lava on you. And have Mr. Skeleton aimbot his way all the way towards us. Why did it switch to the pick? Oh, we died. Oh, God, we died. Alright, we're calling that a lost cause. For now. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe next time we won't get owned. Till next time, guys.